everyone, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna make a short video about how to keep your van warm or cool. Now if you're struggling, having a bad time trying to figure out how to stay warm or how to stay cool, there are some little tips that I can give you. Nothing great. So a lot of people probably run propane heaters and whatnot in their van. But some people don't have those kinds of hookups, nor do they have enough money to buy propane and stuff. So for those of you who might watch my channel, might know that I have a Jackery 240. This thing is really cool. I paid like $269 for it on Amazon, and I think it came with like $15 coupon at the time of purchase. So you can charge your laptops, plug TVs, lights, whatever you need, your cell phone, anything that's USB, 12 volts, etc. It is called a Jackery 240 because it does run, it does say 110 volts or 200 watts is like the max. I think you can run up to 240 watts. That's why it's called 240. So I've been having issues finding a way to stay warm at night because the temperature does drop into like the 30s and 40s. I do have an electric blanket that I keep underneath my comforter that I lay on, that I do plug into my Jackery at night. But sometimes it gets really cold. When I first moved into the van, I did have an electric heater, but unfortunately there was no way to run my electric heater. And me and my dog are kind of spoiled, and we both enjoy sitting in front of the heater. We would fight over the heater. So, I did find this cool little thing on Amazon for $12.99. It's supposed to basically plug into your 12 volt up at the front and defrost your window. But I plugged it into my Jackery, and it does run about 141 watts, which is perfect because I couldn't find a heater anywhere other than propane. And this thing puts off some good heat. So this is really cool if you guys don't want to do propane and you do have a Jackery or a 12 volt plug. This might be something that you can use. I got it on Amazon. Also, sorry for my tics, tweaking out again. I am supposed to be installing my Fantastic fan today, actually. I'm not sure if I'm going to today or not because tomorrow it's supposed to rain all day, so I want to make sure that the sealant dries. So I might wait till next week to do it, but sometimes when the sun comes up, for those of you who live in a van may know that you need ventilation, and sometimes when you wake up, it's like a hot box in your van. So you absolutely need some kind of ventilation. I normally just get up and open up, crack a window or door or something, but sometimes it's not really enough to cool off. So I did find this little fan here on Amazon for about $14.99. It does come with it is battery powered. And this thing puts off, like, there's 3 settings. The first setting puts off 1 watt and it goes up to 3.5 watts. But this thing, like, it puts off a good amount of air. So it's like a cool little fan. It also has a little light. So that's kind of cool. But it does have a battery, and it charges off my Jackery, which is a USB port. And I think it only runs like 2 or 3 watts to charge the battery. So that thing is perfect for when it in the morning when it gets warm, if you don't have ventilation yet and it's freaking like a sauna box in your van. As far as keeping like drinks and stuff cold like that, I do have like a little cooler that I put some ice in. I don't really keep a lot of things cold. I have some water bottles and juice bottles and stuff in there, but I just put ice in there every couple days and it keeps it cool. And I did buy Mr. Buddy heater that runs off propane. I bought the small one at Walmart, which was like $70. But it runs a whole entire tank of propane a night in like 5 hours. And they cost about $4. So I didn't really like that. I didn't like that option for some reason. But I do cook with propane. I have this little camping stove. It's like a single burner. I didn't pay crap for this, really. It was at Walmart. I think it may have been like maybe $12 or something. But I bought this thing like 3 weeks ago, and I'm still running off the same exact propane tank that I bought 3 weeks ago. I run this thing in the morning. I cook dinner with it, and I run it before bed to boil water to like wash up and brush my teeth and stuff. So I use this thing a lot, like 3 times a day, and it hardly burns. I mean, it might be running out, and I have some propane tanks, but this thing has lasted me forever. So there's just a couple options, and the Jack Rebatter, I really highly recommend getting one of these because, I mean, I have a TV, and I hardly ever watch TV, but if this thing is fully charged, you can get probably 2 to 4 hours of TV. And I have a little antenna that I ran through the front of my van, and I can just get a bunch of channels on there. So it's kind of cool if you just want to watch the weather, or there's like a movie on or something. I also have some electric lights, but I have LED lights in the top that I do have a remote to. There's 6 LED lights, but I only have 2 up right now because they take 3 AAA batteries each. You can set them on a timer, you can set the intensity of the lighting, or there's a remote, you can turn them on and off. So they're really cool, and I got them on Amazon too for like $13. Amazon really is like my go-to to get my stuff. I also got my camping toilet on Amazon for 70 bucks. It's like a 5-gallon. I either dump it at the laundromat when I go do laundry, or I take it upstairs to my dad's and dump it there. There are dumping sites at like campsites and stuff like that, but sometimes they charge you like $15 to use the site to dump, unless you have like some kind of membership. And I don't want to pay $15 every time I have to dump a toilet every couple days, so I really just trying to find a way. A lot of parks, there's actually a park that I go to that has a bathroom, and then they have porta potties outside, but there is a water spigot outside too. So if you could find like a public restroom at a park or whatnot, you could take it there and dump it just right in the toilet, and then like rinse it out in the sink and dump it again. So there are definitely ways around doing that. I don't really go anywhere but to like work, and a lot of the time I just take my dog to parks and stuff, and I'll spend like hours and hours outside with her. But anyway, the purpose of the video is to help you maybe figure out some heating and cooling. I also have an electric blanket that I sleep on top of, that I run overnight, and then when it's nice out at night, I don't run it. But definitely, if you live in a van, you definitely need ventilation. So put a fan in, or, I mean, I'm not lucky enough to have windows that open, especially in the back. So, there is definitely condensation, and if condensation builds up in your van, you will get mold. So you definitely want some kind of ventilation. And also, if you're using propane to cook, you have to open a door or a window or something while you're using it, because propane is dangerous, and if you run it without something open, it could possibly kill you. So just be careful if you're using propane in your van. Don't keep it closed up while you're using it. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I was going to put my fantastic fan in today, but it's going to rain tomorrow. So I think I'm gonna wait till next week because it's not super hot out yet. So I will probably do a video of me installing the fan. Just I've never done it before, just like I had never done a van conversion before, and if I can manage to do a van conversion by myself, I think I could do a fan by myself. I did go yesterday and buy the metal cutting jigsaw blades and all the sealant and all the stuff that I needed, so we're good to go. Well, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Let me know if you have any questions about anything. I'm off for the next couple days. Peace, love, much love. Talk to you guys later. Enjoy your day.